Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
I was like, that's fun.
Was she enjoying the fact that you have the new couch now?
I should have took a picture for you. It looks pretty good.
Because I've seen it, but I've never actually looked at it, if that makes sense.
Well, and the only reason it's off the wall is because where the chair is. So like if I'm on the end, which is going to be my new spot.
Yeah.
If I'm on the end, your brown bookshelf.
Yes.
Where it stops on this left side is where the TV kind of around where the TV stops.
Yeah.
So I could have centered that with the TV.
Okay.
But the end of the couch would be centered with the TV.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
Right. So now she would be even further away.
Yeah, and she'd be at a weird angle.
Yeah, we pulled it out about
recording?
10 inches. It is. I was just seeing. I forgot to take a look and see what. Did that the red record light stay on the whole time last time?
It did, and that's why I didn't notice anything.
I'll let you. It's easier for you to just.
Yeah.
So I'll let you just.
I'll keep an eye on it, but
yeah, because this is. Oh, let's do this. This is. I can't do the. This is. Take two. We
4 hours later, we're back recording again.
Yeah. So we recorded an entire hour-long podcast earlier.
Yep.
Just for the memory card to have an issue and record 6 minutes.
Yeah. So we're back at it.
So let's start with, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. Muffin said hello earlier when we were recording. You're not hearing it now.
It might be on that 6 minutes.
It is on that. Well, no, I don't think I made it to that part actually.
Because I know we were talking about the couch.
Really long intro.
We did actually have a really long intro.
So, yeah. Well, to be fair, our intro from earlier was literally the couch conversation.
Prior to you actually getting the new couch.
Prior to me getting the couch. I have replaced our couch. That was still, cushion-wise and everything, a quality couch.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was
it had some wear and tear, but...
So it was pressed leather. Which Porsche is notorious about doing on their lower end vehicles, which simply means they take a vinyl material without the vinyl skin on it and press a very thin layer of leather on top of it.
Yeah.
And that can peel away.
And it was starting to peel in certain areas.
To peel in spots,
and honestly, us
and there was
moving
other
it
spots that was just
from your old apartment to where you now live, like the door frame took a little bit of that away.
Yeah, so we've had that couch for I'm gonna say probably about 10 years.
You got your money's worth out of it.
Bill had it before me and Heather started dating.
Oh, really?
So there's that.
Probably good you got rid of it.
So I got a sectional from Sean.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm glad you and Heather were able to get it in the house by yourselves.
It was like.
Was it easier than the couch we took out?
Oh, a lot easier. I didn't have to take feet off. The couple.
I should have not been available earlier. Like, hey, we got to get together after dinner.
The two pieces that I had to kind of.
Yeah.
I moved the couch in by myself while she carried the cushions through the front door.
Yeah.
Like 2 of the pieces I picked up and carried over my head.
Yeah. From what you described, they were smaller sections.
Well, I mean, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Yeah.
But that 1 was almost like 2. So it was like 3 sections of 2 and then the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
So the 2 sections that were kind of coming in the door was the corner.
Which makes sense because it's wider.
It's got a full back.
Yeah.
On 2 sides. So it's not just one side that you contend with. It's two sides. Plus feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then the long section.
Yeah.
Because like you can get it in,
but then you got to angle it.
But it's really long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other pieces were just a little in. They would probably honestly have slid straight in. Actually, one of them did slide straight in. It's just when you're by yourself doing it.
Correct.
Because I had her bringing in all the cushions because there's like 47 cushions for this. Because the back cushions aren't attached.
Oh, yeah.
So the back cushions come off.
It's like our.
And the seat cushions come off. So
I completely understand because I moved that sectional we have upstairs by myself. My mom helped me get it home.
Yeah.
She wasn't able to. She can't be up in front going upstairs or be behind it going upstairs. So I just dragged it up the stairs.
So the corner I threw over my head and carried it.
Yep.
And then between the corner and I don't even remember what my mom called it. It's probably not what it's called. A couch that has really built-in long foot section.
The lounge section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a chase.
Yeah.
Between that and the corner is a 2-seat that had no arms, nothing.
Okay.
So I carried that over my head and I carried the corner over my head. The ends, the long section, I had that moving dolly.
Yep.
And I just
I can imagine that
end and slid it on that moving dolly. And then the other one, I did the same thing. Put it on an end, move it on the moving dolly.
Which makes sense. I'm sure that moving dolly helped immensely.
It was just the armrest.
Yeah.
Made it a touch heavier to one side.
But once you got it balanced on the dolly.
So to carry it
yeah,
was awkward. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, but Sean was like, oh, that thing's going to be heavy. Well, I picked up like the first piece and I was like, it's a lot more awkward than heavy. He's like, you sure? I was like, I'm thinking the heaviest piece in all of this probably weighs 100 pounds.
That's not much.
No, not when we just carried out like a 500-pound couch.
Yeah. Like
Keep in mind, no sleeper. Like
No.
the couch we carried out
It
is a solid built couch.
It is a solid
For
built.
having faux pressed leather,
Yeah.
it is a very solid built couch.
And that is the second time I have moved that couch.
Like if that couch was real leather and we were like, we don't want it anymore, you would have been like, I'll find somebody.
I'm not doing. I'm bringing a chainsaw over and we're cutting it into pieces.
But like, would you have let me just go drop it off, or would you have been like, we know somebody will take a solid leather couch like this?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Somebody would want that.
But just being that pressed leather, I was like, it's a nice couch. It's just if you could find somebody that would build, because it's kind of weird the way it wings.
Mm-hmm.
If you could find somebody to make you just a nice cover to slip over,
it would have been fine.
Yeah, it's a super solid built couch.
Yeah,
we've been running forever with a blanket over the cushions and a blanket over the back.
Which, I mean, you have dogs,
Right.
So,
I ate dog.
Well,
We had dogs.
you've had dogs.
Correct. But they actually haven't messed it up.
Oh, really?
Heather says they were like, she goes, well, they picked at the back of that couch. And I'm like, Heather, I hate to tell you, most of the back of the couch got messed up from me and Daniel moving it.
That is the truth.
So,
Half of that was, this thing's going to stay on the side of the road.
yeah. Yeah. And we did the thing with the end tables, turned them into nightstands, went and got just baskets.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Works.
It's almost the exact same size as what our nightstands were.
Yeah. So then it just works. I mean, look, I have an old school desk as a nightstand upstairs.
Yeah. So now I just gotta get with you after this to mount those pieces.
Yeah, we can.
So, and it'll be done. The wood's not stained or anything, and it's not butcher block.
Okay.
But you'll see it and you go, oh, that's a really nice piece of wood.
Whatever we need to do, we can.
Let me tell you, for you young listeners, you hit a certain age where stuff like a really nice milled piece of wood is exciting.
You've seen the crib that we have, like the solid maple.
Yeah. I was going to get an 8-foot board, and Heather was like, just get a 6-foot. It's not going to be the full length because I think it's actually like 7 to 7.5 feet. And I was like, the 8 feet will overhang. She's like, get the shorter one. It'll be fine. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it'll look fine.
Yeah.
You don't want it to overhang the couch.
No. So anyways, earlier we talked about KTM.
We did. How Bajaj is moving all the production out of Austria into India.
All production.
R&D. I'm assuming that
that's the thing. If production, like, okay.
I see, and I'll say the same thing that we said earlier. Like, I'm fine if production is moved to India. Keep an R&D office over there because they have a big facility.
If KTM keeps their own separate corporate,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep corporate and R&D. But if there's no corporate structure inside of KTM, it's all at Bajaj.
Yeah.
It's a waste of money to keep it in Austria.
I completely agree. I feel, well, I don't imagine they would get rid of the entire KTM facility and structure because something like that, make it all of our performance, but like the Duke R, the 1390R, you know, there's the,
well, unless they made it like KTM Racing and Development,
yeah,
instead of standard R&D, make it like their race facility,
which is perfect. That would make sense to me.
Well, and it makes sense for the purpose of where they would be because they can do woods trials testing, they can do road trials testing, they can do track trials testing and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But you know, using that infrastructure, you still have to have something done correctly because, like, if you look at like HRC,
yeah.
Do you know where HRC is?
I actually don't. I don't know where HRC is.
It's in like, it's either in Thailand or Taiwan. I can't remember which one.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's also where their dirt bikes are developed.
Yeah.
And where their race bikes are developed.
Yep.
So it's like, I mean, when I say developed, I mean full blown production.
Yeah.
And when I say developed for the race bikes, I don't mean your bike you're buying on the show floor.
No, and I know what you mean.
RC 215V, 189 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like the MotoGP bikes that you see, they are designed in Thailand. There's also a few MotoGP tracks that are in that part of the world in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yes.
Makes sense. Perfectly makes sense to me.
Yes. There's also a few beheadings that happen down there too.
Pretty standard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So we also talked earlier about suspension.
Yep.
Me and Muffin had a conversation after we left.
Did you?
Yeah. It's still not changed. My mind.
I figure. I mean, your mind is made up. I can definitely tell.
Here's the thing about it. Okay. And this is what I equated it to because Muffin started talking about something else.
Okay.
She started talking about purses. And you know, Muffin loves her purses.
I'm very well aware of that.
And Muffin has a large collection of very nice purses.
Yeah.
But she does not have Louis Vuittons or anything like that. And she said, "Oh, I'd love to have a real Louis Vuitton."
Okay.
And I said, "Would you be willing to buy a real Louis Vuitton?" She goes, "I would give up every purse I currently own and trade for a real Louis Vuitton." Now, Muffin, how often do you see her carrying a different purse? She switches purses a lot.
Yeah.
And I go, "It means that much to you?" And she goes, "Yep." And I go, "That's how the suspension is to me."
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
I would give up multiple motorcycles,
but you don't
stuff.
You don't have any of that to give up. You're giving up the future potential purchase of other motorcycles.
Correct.
Yeah. Like if you told me, "Hey, I want to do this and I'm going to sell another bike that I have."
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I can understand that.
But
because it is a lot of money.
Yes. But
on the front end.
we talked off the air. Obviously, y'all wouldn't have heard any of that anyways. But
We talked about it on the air. You should have heard the last podcast. He got heated. We fought each other. There were punches thrown.
it was like Peter Griffin and the Giant Chicken. So, like, to be fair,
The light's still on.
well, I was looking at the numbers counting.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Thank God.
Yeah.
Gotta start over again. Take 3.
Son of a gun. We'll just start piecing them together. So the way that it's planned is it's not immediate.
Yeah.
It's not taking and I think she didn't know this, and I didn't really clarify this earlier. I'm not going to go, I know I said it, but I said it again and kind of went into detail with her in the car. I'm not going to go, hey, I have the money in savings and take that money out and only leave myself like $1,000 in savings account. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm going to basically double in savings what that's worth before making that step.
Yeah. Now, is this something that you're, because I know it's a full setup, and we discussed it before, but we'll go. So it's the Öhlins rear shocks.
It is the Öhlins. We'll call it for all intensive purposes like race spec road ready shock.
Correct.
This is not the Screaming Eagle shocks.
Yeah.
One of the biggest differences between the Screaming Eagle shock and the Öhlins shock that I'm going to get is there's another level of tunability that you don't get. Now, what I don't mean setting sag. I don't mean setting rebound.
Yeah.
I don't mean setting preload. I don't mean any of that. On an Öhlins shock, they have a Heim joint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like what you have, for those that might not know what a Heim joint is, it's what you would have on a drag link or a pitman arm or something like that. It is a circle that has a joint, bolt goes through the middle of it, and it's threaded on one end and it threads into a piece.
Yeah.
Okay. So, nobody, as far as I know, does that. Legend doesn't do that. Öhlins does.
Okay.
But on the Screaming Eagle Öhlins, the Heim joint is made to the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
On these, that Heim joint is not. That Heim joint is replaceable.
Yeah. Which is...
And they also make them longer. So that's when you look at the race bikes, if you look at like the Harley race bikes,
Yeah.
you'll see that Heim joint from the shock has like a 4 or 5 inch gap.
Yes.
That's what you have to be able to put that on there.
Which makes sense.
So if I put those on there, because those are 13 and a halves, not 14s. They're 13 and a halves.
Okay. Because I thought we had discussed 4. Okay.
Correct.
Which, I mean,
thought that they were 14.
But 13 and a half is still,
13 and a
that's
half.
taller than what you have, because you're at, what, 13s right
I'm
now?
at 13s right now. So they're 13 and a halves. But if I wanted to, those Heim joints aren't that expensive.
You can get longer.
I can get longer Heim joints.
I don't think you... I mean, I know the race bikes are running 14 plus.
They're running like 16 inches.
Is it?
Yeah. They're running what they call like a 16-inch shock. Now, realistically, Öhlins doesn't really build a shock for those bikes that's longer than about 14 and a half or 15 inches. So that's why you see a much longer Heim joint on the back side of it. Öhlins does make like a 17-inch shock for like Dynas and stuff like that. Yeah, really long shock. So a slammer shock on a Dyna is like a 14. So, but the problem is the spring.
I feel bad for Alex with those like 11 and a halves that he had on there.
The spring rate and everything can't handle a Dyna compared to a bagger.
Which, completely understand that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So that's what the rear is.
Yeah.
The rear is basically a $2,000 set of shocks.
Yep. Trust me, I've priced them out.
Very expensive. Well, it's like I said, I could get Screaming Eagle Olin's they're like 1,400 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
because I actually had ordered and priced out a set for the ZRX Olin
Yes.
rear shocks, and there was issues in production, and they basically told me it's going to be like 8 months before I can get them, and I was like, well, screw that.
well, also
But they took my money immediately.
to clarify, these are also what Olin's likes to refer to. They're top of the line, gold valved.
Yes. And that's what I was looking at for the ZRX too.
Yeah. So you know the value of a gold valve Olin
absolutely.
shock.
Trust me.
The front, okay. These are not your standard Olins that you would get.
It's not just a drop-in cartridge.
It's not a drop-in cartridge. This is a full inverted front end that comes with everything, including the shields. I guess
Yes.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did.
So it comes with the slider shields to prevent any damage, anything coming
Because
up and hitting
that
the
was on the
sliders.
previous bike, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. It has a carbon fiber front fender, which is not, it is in the price that I have. It
Yeah.
is not in the price of the front forks.
Understood.
It comes with new top and bottom triple tree
Yep.
that are one piece billet trees.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
What color?
Black.
Black. Okay. For I know I've seen the setup on a bike before, and I
Yeah.
just couldn't remember what,
Yeah.
because that'd be kind of awkward if they were chrome. You're like,
No.
no, I can't
one-
do this. Can't
one-
throw the whole thing away.
One piece anodized black upper and lower trees.
Okay.
And a new steering stem.
Which makes sense.
I don't know if the steering stem is anything special, but just a new steering stem.
I mean, at that point,
Yeah. 6-piston
Brembos.
Brembos. And new lines.
If you're doing it though, I still feel like you just need to upgrade the master.
I want those. The problem is there's no one, like there's a company that I can get them from.
Yeah. But you can't get it through the dealership.
I can't get it through the dealership. So I have to be Joe Schmo and pay full retail.
Ooh. They're not bad. I mean, they're really
like
not bad.
$3.50 a piece.
Yeah, they're not really bad for what you are buying.
So
but
I was looking at Behringers.
on top of what you're already buying.
Right. I was looking at Behringers, and Behringers are like $7.50 a piece.
Golly.
The RCS 19 is like $3.50 a piece.
Which is really not bad.
No, not that bad.
I mean,
So I just need to talk to. I was looking at my stuff the other day, actually thinking about the RC19s. What I need to figure out, because the perch mount that holds the master cylinders on both sides, because I'm hydraulic clutch too.
oh yeah, you are, aren't you? Because I know Harley went back at like summer cable, summer hydro. Yeah.
Is flanged and flat on one side to butt up against the controls.
Okay.
What I need to find out is, are the controls going to be okay if I'm not flanged and butted up against those? Now, that being said, there might be some sort of spacer that I can slide onto the bar to butt up against that.
I mean, I've seen the RCS 19s on Harleys before. So
but every time I see them, they've taken all the controls off,
also true.
all the switches.
Yes.
I can't remove all those switches.
No.
I was looking at that too. I was looking at, can I run a small box that basically has like start, stop, stuff like that? I've got too many controls, because I've got
The radio controls.
controls, cruise control,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and I don't want to. I don't want to lose all those controls.
Yeah, but fair enough. I would imagine that there is some sort of spacer or something that you can put on there that would make it work.
Even if there's not, I've got Shannon.
Yeah,
He works at a machine shop.
can make a spacer.
I have someone that could make me something. So,
or you just tighten it down to the bar and not deal with it and just say, yep, it looks good just how it is.
well, that's the thing. They might hang in there just fine, but like I want to talk to Ryan, because he might be like, oh yeah, it's also helps create like a little bit of a water seal or something like that. Like I would hope that you don't have to have a water seal, but
I can't imagine that you would, but I've been proven wrong before on some random things like that.
I don't know that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a conversation that I need to have with Ryan about looking at that stuff.
Yeah.
But I would do both. I would do the clutch and the...
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do one, you might as well do both. It'd be weird if you only did one.
Correct.
You can't have it look lopsided.
But the thing is like all those parts, like I'm keeping my front end.
Yeah.
My factory front end. I'm not giving that up in trade.
Yeah.
So if something was to happen,
you can always go back.
I can always go back. Or say something was to happen and I did for some reason end up with another motorcycle.
Yeah.
I can always
swap what you got. Yeah. Put the factory front end back on, or what you have right now back on.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me, I'm all about the carbon fiber.
Well, and I got someone too that wants to buy those rear shocks too.
Even better.
So, I mean, it'd be a little bit money back in my pocket. It'd probably be
what, $400?
A little less than that. Yeah. Not enough to cover the RCS 19s.
Yeah.
Enough to buy me one though.
Yeah. But I mean, that offsets some of the cost.
Correct.
Which, I mean, look, if you had somebody that wanted the whole front end at the same time,
if they were willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
But like for me, I have a hard date when I want to get it done by, but it's not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
If it's not done by that date. But I would like to have it done before April.
Fair enough. Somebody's going to listen to this podcast, go into the dealership like, hey, I heard you guys had some Olin set up, inverted front forks.
I mean, that's fine. $10,000 for that front end.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
No, I completely understand. Brembos.
It's $10,000. It's $10,000 for that front end. It's $2,000 for the rear suspension.
Yeah.
And $1,000 for the fender.
That's
when I said earlier it's a $13,000 worth of stuff.
Now, I know we talked about this, but are you sure on fitment of those calipers to your Lindell brakes?
Yes. So me and Bruce went through that because that was part of the conversation. Because when that kit was bought, you can buy that front end without the brake upgrade kit.
Okay.
Which means it wouldn't have the Brembos and it wouldn't have rotors.
Yeah.
It came with Brembos, calipers, and rotors. The rotors are not around anymore.
Yeah. Understood.
The rotors got sold.
Yeah.
So they're cutting me a break on that.
Okay.
It's a break.
Oh, I can imagine because I'm assuming those were Brembo rotors.
No, they weren't Brembo rotors. They were Big Bear Performance rotors, but they were full floats, 13-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were very nice.
Because I think me and Sean talked about how much those were, and they were not cheap.
Correct.
Yeah.
Those rotors were more than what my rotors were.
Yeah.
And I have Lindell's.
Yeah.
And I've told you what I paid for my rotors.
And that's what I was remembering.
I could have got, so what I paid for all three of my rotors is what those cost. Those two.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So, and that's what they're cutting me. But that price is with that cut.
Okay.
So, I was talking to Bruce because when we first did my wheel swap, we put those rotors on my bike.
Yes, I remember that.
They would not fit with the factory calipers, though. It hit.
Okay.
I would have to have had a spacer for it to work. So that's why I had to go buy rotors.
Yeah.
Or run my factory rotors, and I didn't want to run my factory rotors.
Understand? You know, you'd ruin those wheels running the factory rotors.
Correct. So I was like, "Well, Bruce, hey, buddy." So we looked. I went back because remember, I picture everything.
Yes.
I don't get rid of those pictures.
So
I have
you had
external
it on there.
Memory. Are you counting? Seeing if it's counting?
I am. It's still going.
I have an external.
Just making sure. Look, I don't want to have to do this a third time tonight.
I have an external hard drive or memory or whatever you want to call it, that I put all of those pictures on.
Okay.
And I like there breaks down by year, and then you can break down by submodel. And like it's very easy. I do that way in case like I'm on vacation, somebody needs to find a bike.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't even get rid of pictures of bikes that we sold.
No, because hell, it might come back.
Well, I repicture it.
Yeah.
But it comes in handy, and it has came in handy. We had a guy buy a bike from us, and about 6 months later, he's in there and he's like, I just noticed the other day that this and this and this was wrong with the motorcycle. And like immediately they came back and hollered at me and they go, hey, can you pull up a picture of that bike? Because it was stuff that would be seen in pictures.
Yeah.
And I was like, here you go. And they're like, cool, can you print that off for us real quick? So they went back to the customer and they were like, this is what the bike looked like when you bought it. He was like, where'd you get these photos from?
From the day we pictured it when we put it up for sale.
So yeah, it was just somebody just trying to get something for free.
Oh, well,
that was.
Are you surprised?
No, it happens. That's the only time it's ever happened in the 6 years I've been there. So people aren't completely bad.
It normally doesn't even make it that far. That's what happens. It gets shut down. It gets shut down immediately. Hey, I want something for free. You guys screwed up. Nah, screw you. Go out of here.
Where's the microphone? I put my lids on too tight. That's part of my problem.
You're not used to that microphone either.
Well, that's true. So
I'm just waiting for you to try to pick it up and just smack yourself in the face. It's so much lighter.
So we went back and we looked at the pictures of when it was on the silver bike.
Yeah.
Stock rotors on the silver bike. And I went, hey, Bruce. Bruce was the one that had ordered everything and was in charge of all of that. So me and Bruce went back and was looking, and he was like, well, let me see what I can figure out. So that kit has a Ziploc bag sitting next to it with all these different little size spacers.
To make it work with different
stock
size
rotors and all that other stuff. So
okay, good deal. That is important because that's one of those things that you could easily overlook.
Correct.
You just don't know.
Correct.
So good that you can run it with a factory rotor size.
Correct.
So
yeah. So we're good on that.
Well, and I know you've been wanting to upgrade the suspension for a long time on that bike. And the
longer than I've known Daniel.
Yes.
So
and the Legends were what, 5 years ago? 4 years ago?
No. Probably 3.5. 3.
Okay.
Let's
I feel
see.
like they've been on for a while.
This Christmas will be 3 years.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So 3 years. I mean, that's
this Christmas will be
time.
3 years because it was at Christmas that it happened.
Yes. Okay.
Or
you're right.
like October, November before
end
Christmas.
of the year. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was the deal was I gave up. So here's how I got my Legends. We had a bike traded in. Now, this does not happen, understand this, but we had a bike traded in that was just a Joe Schmo motorcycle, nothing special. That had a set of Legend Revos on it. Not Revo A's, just the standard Legend shock. I wanted the shocks. Well, the only thing we ever take off motorcycles is either stuff that doesn't comply with the look of the motorcycle.
Yeah. Weird accessories.
Or weird accessories like vibrating seats, all that stuff. But like phone mounts.
Yeah.
Cup holders. And typically, if it's got one of like the ones that has the perch with the ball on the end and it just screws off, like on a bagger, I'll actually just unscrew those and throw them in the tour pack or the saddlebag.
Makes sense.
That way, because it makes it look cleaner for photos. And not everybody wants a cup holder. Not everybody wants a phone holder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that's why we do
those
that.
are more quality of life items and everybody has their personal flavor of what they want. It's got a
white
GoPro
bike
mount.
gets traded in with a black tour pack.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. But so I said, and typically, just so you understand, when we pull that stuff, Our swap meet is when you have the chance to get that stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do. That's where all of those parts come from. And people are like, oh, where'd the seat come from? Where'd these bags come from? That's where it's from.
Yeah. Which, I mean, honestly makes sense when you're getting in used bikes that, look, there are a lot of personal tastes that are out there that maybe not.
Donna's traded in with heritage saddlebags. People do all kinds of crazy stuff.
And if they're ill-fitting and affect the quality of ride on the bike, like, those are going.
We pull a lot of windshields, actually.
Really?
They get trashed, though, because people trade in bikes with windshields that are so hazed over you can't see nothing.
They're yellowed.
And if it's not a bike that came factory with a windshield and the windshield, like, so not saying if a Dyna's traded in with a nice windshield, we'll leave the windshield on it.
Oh, yeah.
If a Dyna's traded in with a windshield that's all hazed over and you can't see through it, we're going to pull that windshield.
Which
you need a new windshield.
Yeah, that's
if it's a Heritage that's traded in with a windshield that's hazed over, we're going to replace the windshield because a Heritage comes with a windshield.
Correct. Yeah,
that's how we do that.
Or do your best to clean the haze off if you can.
Yeah, if we can.
Because sometimes, depending on the material that they're made out of, you can clean them.
If they're yellowed, we can actually get them pretty clean.
Yeah,
it's stuff that, like, normally it's a bunch of micro scratches,
and then
it's not worth the time and effort to try and buff it out.
You almost have to sand them down and then epoxy it.
Yeah, because it's Lexan.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Which, I mean, if you have a motorcycle and it does have a hazed windshield, you should probably just replace it.
Yeah, don't you try and buff it out.
If you're tight on money at the time, you can some very high grit sandpaper and try to go through that as long as you're gonna wet it.
If you're tight on money, go to your auto parts store.
Yeah.
And buy a headlight restoration kit.
Yep.
That's going to be the closest thing you can get to buffing it out outside of taking it to a professional. I wouldn't 100%. Touch it with sandpaper. I would take it to like a professional to try.
Yeah. I have done them before with sandpaper.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was like a whole week-long ordeal for me to go through.
I'd give it to Tay-Tay and let him try it with all his rubbing compounds and his knowledge before I ever did anything.
And that's exactly what I did.
And I've watched videos of guys restoring those windshields, and the very first thing they do is wash it about 20 freaking times before they ever do anything.
No contaminants, whatever, because as soon as you start trying to buff it and you get that one little speck, you've got to start over, or you've gouged it so deeply it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Now, the one that I had actually turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
But 10 feet away, you'd never know.
Yeah.
So,
because we are talking about plastic essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which doesn't buff like metal does. So how it came about, the shocks, they were on this bike. I had air shocks on my bike, air ride.
Yep.
Not factory air shocks, because mine came with a better shock than the old school air shock. I had upgraded to an actual air ride kit so I could slam it down. I decided I did not like that. That air ride kit was gifted to me by my father-in-law. I had it for about 6 months and decided I did not like it. And I told him, hey, I don't like this. I'm sorry. I thank you for it. But Scott Bowling, Shannon's brother, had just bought a 2020 Road Glide or Street Glide. He'd bought a 2020 model, and he was going to trade me for that air ride because he wanted air ride on his bike.
Which makes sense.
And he said, go for it.
Yeah.
So I traded. So I had 2020 shocks on there that had probably 15,000 miles on it. Now, the bike that I got the shocks off of was a 12 or 13 model, came factory with the air pump shocks. So that's why the guy had upgraded, because his air pump shocks had went out.
Yeah.
So we put those 2020s on there because they fit.
Yeah.
And I traded my Christmas bonus. So I got no Christmas bonus.
For the Legends.
Yeah. So I traded my shocks plus my Christmas bonus for the Legends.
I remember that.
Yeah. That was how that whole ordeal worked.
And I think the Legends have served you well over the years. Better than the air shocks or the previous iterations.
And two, those Legends were leaking when I got them.
Yeah.
We knew that they were leaking down. If you didn't adjust them, they didn't leak. But over time, people just went, "Oh, you got adjusters," and turned them. And I'm like, "No!" They turn it and it starts leaking for like a day and I lose fluid. Because people don't know how to keep them hands to themselves.
Podcast note, don't touch other people's motorcycles.
Yeah, someone decided to mess with Mark at work the other day with his KTM and push it out into the grass.
I wonder who did that.
And I know exactly who did it. It wasn't me. And then they went in to Mark and they're like, "Where's your bike at, bro?" And he walks outside and it's on its side.
Oh,
with a broken mirror.
I would not be very happy about that.
He was not.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Did the person that do that buy a new mirror?
So Mark goes, they were very apologetic. Willing to buy a new mirror for it. And Mark goes, "It's like a $40 Amazon mirror. So I'll tell you what you can do. I'll buy me a new mirror. I need frame sliders." So that person's paying the $200 for the frame sliders.
I think that's a fair deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't touch other people's bikes.
Yeah. So I do it at work, but it's to move it out of the way for a reason. And it's literally very carefully moved out of the way.
Parked on concrete still.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but either way. So that's how.
But he's already had an accident on that bike, so it's not really a.
Yeah. That's how I ended up with the Legends, though.
Yeah.
But that's been several years ago now. 3 years ago.
Should have been like, "You put a hole in my engine." I need a brand new KTM now.
I need a 1390.
1390.
So,
because his is a
1290.
Is it a 1290?
Yeah. Yeah. He's got a Super Duke
1390. The 1390s are fun though.
So, we also talked earlier about the new Yamaha V4.
Yes, that they've been introducing to the MotoGP tracks recently in testing.
Yes, with a wing on the back.
With the wing on the back, which I do love the wing. I think it's hilarious.
You know what the wing looks like? It reminds me of the wing on an F40.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Just the way that it's set up. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the wing on an F40.
It's really... and the bike sounds good.
What is the displacement on that motorcycle?
That I don't know. I'm assuming it's an 1000 cc.
Yeah.
Being in that class of racing, that would be my assumption.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I mean, the V5s were 1000s.
And I would imagine it's a 1000 of some variety.
Yeah.
It makes me hopeful for a new VMAX.
Is it crossplane?
That I don't know.
I wonder if you ran a V as a crossplane, it's almost like a monstrous V twin.
Yeah, it would be. That it would be
because you'd go 2 at the same time on front, 2 at the same time on back, unless they ran the crossplane the other way, but it wouldn't work because you would have opposing forces.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a crossplane.
That'd still be pretty nasty. It actually kind of sounded a little cross-planey. Like, in that fashion, it sounded a little bit more V20.
Yeah, but did you notice how the exhausts were set up, though?
Yeah, it was almost like...
It had 3 exhaust pipes.
It was almost like the 2-stroke setup.
Yeah, it was. It was interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm not... Which... They haven't put out any information that I've seen.
So I wonder if they're running it like a V3.
That's kind of what...
2 as one and 2 individuals.
That's sort of what I'm thinking. But
well, sometimes when they do that too, you'll have...
because it looks like the front 2 cylinders are coming into one exhaust pipe, and then the rear 2 have individual pipes. That's what it looked like.
See, I would have thought it would have been the other way around, because you'd run essentially like the 2 rear cylinders by themselves. So say it was a 1000.
Yeah.
Okay. The 2 rear cylinders by themselves would equal out at 200 cc's each.
Yeah.
And the front 2 cylinders would equal out at 300 cc's each. So you do a bigger cylinder.
Well,
on the front end, because you have more space on the front. You want to make it narrow at the rear.
But I guess I'm also thinking too, like trying to keep everything inside the bodywork. It might be easier to have just one exhaust coming out of the front.
Yeah,
and then,
maybe so. Because I know if you look at like Honda's V4,
yes.
So essentially, take an inline four, and take the middle two cylinders
and turn them backwards.
Yeah. So that's how they do it. So the back two cylinders are right next to each other, and the front two cylinders are spaced apart.
Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't, and they've probably put something up about the specs.
I'd still like to see Honda's new V3, like
the supercharged one,
some doing something, not just being a concept.
Because like every time I go online and
it's just a rolling chassis concept is all we get right now.
That's the only thing I've ever seen, and then there's no new news about it.
What I want to see is a 7. I think it's like a 7 or 750 anyways.
Yeah,
but like a 7 or 750 V3.
Yeah,
hypermotard, like CRF 750M.
Discontinue the XR 750.
I don't think I'd want to run that. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, to be honest, they should have made the Transalp look a little tougher.
I agree.
And replaced the XR with the Transalp. That would have been the ideal route.
But see, they couldn't do it because the Transalp will never be as tough as the XR.
No. But like that was the thing. I mean, Honda's plan was to discontinue the XR in favor of the Transalp.
But as you can see, the XR is still being...
XR. Well, it's because they still have that warehouse of XRs they built in like 98 that they haven't sold.
They're just putting new plastics on
them. Yeah, they just paint them white. So here's a new one.
New graphics every couple of years. Hey, what year is this one? All right, this one's a 2020. We got to put the 2020 graphics on it. There's a warehouse. It's probably in the United States too. That's the best part. It's middle of
Canada.
It's in the middle of nowhere. Just this giant Honda owned warehouse filled with XR 650s.
And I know where it is.
Just rob it, and we have every generation of XR.
It is somewhere north of Council Bluffs. And they have Ace Hardware on the side of the building. That's what that warehouse was actually Honda's XR warehouse. To fool people, they put Ace Hardware on the side of it. For anybody that knows exactly where that warehouse is, because I'm sure we have listeners, the Ace Hardware warehouse, that thing is massive.
That it is truly
I've seen car manufacturers with smaller facilities.
Yes.
Like, that is insane.
The Volkswagen plant that we have here in Chattanooga doesn't hold a candle to Ace Hardware's storage building or whatever the hell that is.
How many Yetis do you think are in that building?
Billions.
Gotta be.
Billions and billions.
Yeti hadn't built a cooler in 10 years for Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware has just had them. That's how I was able to find Heather's cooler, because Heather has the Aqua or the Till or whatever.
Yeah.
I got that 2 years post manufacturing.
Really?
Like, they had not made that in 2 years
when I got it. But it was on the shelf when you bought it?
Oh, no. So I got a buddy. His mom is a corporate person for Ace Hardware, and I was like, I need to try and find. He used to work for Ace, and he was like, well, I can call my mom. So he calls his mom, and he goes, Mom said it'll be at the Udwell store ready for you to pick up on this date. And I was like, appreciate it.
In reality, that's actually the warehouse from the end of Indiana Jones where they put away the Ark of the Covenant is in there.
There's just someone wearing their little red vest just pushing.
It's some local teen pushing the Ark of the Covenant.
And all I'm picturing with this local teen, redheaded kid with the glasses and pimples.
He's pushing the Ark of the Covenant past all the Honda XR 650s and into the section with the Yeti coolers.
To be honest, there's probably an XR 650 parked next to the Ark of the Covenant because they can't explain it. They're like, it just runs. It just goes. We don't know.
We haven't put gas in it. We haven't done anything. It just starts random. It's haunted.
Yeah. Jim was working security third shift one night and came in and swears it was riding around on its own. So, yeah.
How'd it get on the roof?
Oh! This is Zach from Ghost Adventures. We're at the Ace Hardware Warehouse in Council Bluffs, Iowa.
It's up there flashing the headlight, like signaling other XRs. And
It's okay. You can't see it. It's from the road. It's so dim. Someone else standing on the other side of the roof is like, why is that guy waving a candle around?
That is 100% true. 100% true. The factory headlight might as well not even be there.
It's there for legal purposes only.
That is exactly how I feel about riding the KZs at night. That headlight is just purely display.
I think we joked about that one time, calling the headlight as 1 kandlewatt power.
Yeah. And that's
That
how
was. I think that was on the episode where I got my new headlight. We were comparing it to the headlights.
Yes. The LED that's on the one that we have
is nice.
It is nice. It actually puts out quite a bit of light.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it does a good job at night. So what else did we talk about earlier?
I really can't remember now. I had dinner between then and now, so
I know I'm sad.
Did you see the pizza sitting on the counter, or did Stephanie already put it away?
Oh, no, I didn't see the pizza.
Do you need a slice to take home?
I was going to stop and grab me some food on the way home. I was going to tell you.
Yes.
Let the parents know next time they need some help eating some pizza and drinking some wine. Just make sure I know.
We can definitely make that happen.
I enjoy it. I mean, when we go over there, we sit there with the little crackers and the different types of cheese and have some wine and then eat some fresh made pizza. Sounds really bougie right now. It's not.
No,
it's not.
Just it's casual.
It's
very casual.
It's very casual with some very Italian people.
We were sitting on the back patio today,
New
watching
Jersey
the golfers.
Italian.
We were sitting on the back patio watching the golfers go by, and Bo's just barking at all of them. We had a guy. He was in the middle,
is country club adjacent.
Yeah, he was in the middle of his backswing, and then Bo lets out one of his big barks, and he just shanks it right into the water.
Oh.
Pulls the ball out of his pocket, puts it back on there, and
wish I'd been there. It's a mulligan. Sorry, it's a mulligan.
We're looking at Bo like, I guess, yeah, you just knew you weren't going to hit that ball right.
You're going to have to hold up the quiet please sign for Bo next time you go over there.
No, it's like that scene from Caddyshack. You want me to get rid of the golfers? I can't do that. No, gophers. Oh.
You know, jump for his backswing. He's going to get it. Oh, he got all in that one. I gotta watch that movie again. That was such a great movie. I have not watched
that one in a while.
I think I have it on DVD.
It's on one of the streaming services,
but I think I have it on DVD.
Even better.
Yeah.
I haven't used a DVD for a movie. Equilibrium was the last DVD that I actually played,
and that was when it was new.
Yeah, that was downstairs on the Xbox.
I can't tell you last time I swapped the disc out in my Xbox.
Oh, now everything's digital.
Yeah, like, I don't know what disc is currently in my Xbox.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I'm hoping it's Red Dead.
Fallout 3 is in mine.
I'm thinking Red Dead's in mine. Well,
the original Red Dead or the second one?
2. It's either Red Dead Redemption 2 or Fallout 4. Now that you say Fallout, I'm starting to think it. I think last time I played, not last time I played, but last time I was playing a game on disc, I think it was Fallout 4.
Did you ever watch the Fallout series on Amazon?
Oh, yeah. New season's coming out.
November.
Yeah.
Stephanie's excited about it, too.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
When I saw the previews for it, I go, because they're going to have rad roaches and all that other stuff. I was like, yeah. I got so excited about that.
Completely different podcast this time from the last one.
Yeah. The only thing I still haven't seen, the only other animal that I truly care about seeing, I'll give it 2. The only animal that I really truly care about seeing that I have not seen, though, is a mylark.
Yeah.
So I know they're going to have botflies, and I know they're going to have rad roaches in the new one. But I would like to see the 2-headed ox.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just the one traveler going down the road.
With the two-headed ox.
With the two-headed ox. Yeah.
Even if they have to do it like full digital or whatever, make it, I mean, in this day and age, they do a pretty good job of making it look real.
I mean, none of this stuff exists already, so they already did a pretty good job putting things in there.
What do you mean? Rad roaches and botflies don't exist?
I have been to Marion County.
Okay.
So
they're on meth. Not Marion County, the rad roaches and botflies.
yes.
So the only other thing really that got cut out that we will mention, we mentioned it earlier. I'm only mentioning this because I had people ask if I would mention it.
Yeah.
Right side, left side, Christian, atheist, whatever. If you feel like your only way for you to win an argument is through violence, just turn us off.
Yep.
Because that is not how you win an argument, number one. And that is how you will collapse this country.
And our thoughts, prayers go out to the family of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I think we have to put a couch table together now.
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah. And on that bombshell.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.